So I thought, I'm gonna like get buckets, babe. They're gonna like whack left and right and tell me, "Walao bocah bola, man." All kind of nonsense.
Then,
But unfortunately, my auntie just say, "Okay."
Welcome back to Bapak Kaw punya podcast. Thank you for listening to us. We're going to be here with Brother Chong. So now, Chong, I want to hear from you. How do you pick the name Adam?
Okay, speaking of this name Adam, if you want the very majestic way of saying, okay, when you want to convert or commonly people say revert right? You revert back to Islam and stuff, right? Yeah. So if you go through this, I want to go through this proper. There's these sessions or classes you go. It's for you to get to know the religion better. It's not only for those who wants to convert or revert. Born Muslims can also go. I know it's a great way to refresh your mind on the basics and stuff.
Of course.
So no, the it's not the Ustad that was teaching, was this brother over at what's that place? Darul Akam.
Darul Akam.
Yes, Darul Akam. So this brother was telling us some stories of the prophets and stuff like that. And then suddenly was talking about, first it started off with Prophet Adam, talking about it, then he looked at me. Then biasalah, I already blurred there. I'm like, apalah this one look at me.
He look at you.
He stopped and look at me.
Okay.
Then after he continue. But his look is like, stop. Like, in class, teachers suddenly look at you because you're not paying attention. He gave me that kind of look, babe.
I was like, you sleeping?
No. I was like, huh? Apa lah dia ni tengok aku? I gave him that kind of like,
that vibe lah.
I just like try to grin and smile lah. Then after that he continued. Then he came to, because he went roughly in order lah of all the more well-known prophets. Then I came to Nabi Muhammad.
Okay.
Then he stand near me, babe. Talk to me. Talk about the thing. Then my heart, why lah must stand near me? I'm not in the first row, babe. Okay, I'm also not in the last row.
So that means you walk to you lah.
Something like in front of me, no. Because I think the second or third row like that.
Okay.
He stand in front of me there lah, talk. Apa lah dia ni? Then after he point to me. Then for example, if you are Muhammad, right? Then you can also be Adam. Then like, Then I think, wow, like not bad No, I'm not thinking not bad or what lah. But what I mean not bad as in Nabi Muhammad is the last messenger.
Correct.
The last prophet.
Yes.
And of course, when we talk about the first one, who's the first one?
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam. Yeah.
So my name consists of the last
and the first.
Yes.
Oh.
I try to make it like a poem, like very literature like that.
No, but in fact, Muhammad Adam is a beautiful name, like what you said, take away all the flowers itself, just the name itself, is the first and the last, and to have both name to be your name, of course, like what you said, majestic is Muhammad Adam. Wow.
So if the not so majestic, just say I like the name.
Yeah, of course, you like the name. Okay. Yeah. So, but your wife did not have any say on it.
No. It's all purely my own decision. I felt that to convert, it's our own self.
Right.
You want to do it. You want to recite the Shahada. You have to do it by yourself. Of course, they help me with the pronunciation and how to pronounce it properly and help me with reciting it at home and stuff like that. But ultimately, it's you yourself. So I felt, yes, I make the decision for that name. I chose that name, and I chose the religion.
Oh,
yeah.
Alhamdulillah. So, I am blessed that I was born in a Muslim family. All right, and you were not, and
yes.
you are in Islam right now. How about your family then? When you decided, did you tell them when you decided to attend these classes and want to be a Muslim, or do you tell them after you go through the whole thing, after you get your name, then you tell them?
Actually, I didn't tell my mom.
At all?
Yeah.
Your dad?
My dad unfortunately has passed on at that period of time.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately he passed on already at that point of time.
Right. Okay.
So I didn't tell my mom. I just make their own decision to just sign up for that class, just go that class and listen, and then eventually when I'm about to make that decision to convert, I remember my mom was in the living room, she was watching TV. I just suddenly kneel down by her. Babe, I've never done this. My mother know when I kneel down something means something's big time trouble.
You kneel down in front of your mom?
Like your mom sitting down, then you just kneel down, you put your hands on the knee like that.
Your mom ni?
Yeah,
you kneel in front of your mom. Wow.
Yeah, so my mom also
mesti dia buat salah ni. Ni mesti buat salah besar ni. Apa cerita ni?
Yeah, so my mom like, what's wrong with you? You know? I say, Mommy, I got something to tell you. I want to do something big, but I need your blessing.
Oh, okay. So, okay. For a person, for a mom, for a parent, if there's a line coming from a son or a children, it's a bit relief. Like, okay, you're asking me for permission. Okay, that's good. Because you could kneel down and then, Mom, I've done this. I'm very sorry, blah, blah. So that's different already.
Yeah.
But now your opening line is, I'm about to do something big. I'm telling you right now, I just want to get person. Okay.
Now, the reason why I do this also because I'm the only child. It's not easy, yeah.
So you don't have any siblings?
No, I have no siblings. So I'm the only child. The reason why I seek her blessing was because mainly I'm the only child.
Oh, that is very tough. So that means when your dad left you, so it's between you and your mom, yeah?
Yep.
How long is that when your dad left you?
I think my dad left in 04. That was in 11.
So you sudah besar lah.
Sudah besar lah.
So 04 you NS already
Just finish NS.
Yeah. Wow.
Just finish NS.
Don't mind asking, your dad pass on because of health?
Illness, health.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he was not in a good state lah.
Right. So it's just you and your mom then?
Yep. So
and you tell that to your mom? Okay?
Yeah. So I felt I really had to ask her. I got no other choice. Look, if I cock this up, if I foul this up myself, it's really on me. I cannot blame her or blame anybody else.
Right,
I really have to like people say, take it like a man, suck it up and just do it lah. Yeah. So I asked her. I said, Mommy, I want to convert to Islam. I'm not showing any emotions now, probably because it's really long. But what I can share with you, at that point in time, I cried, babe.
When you said to her,
I cried to her.
You want to convert?
Yes,
wait. I asked you this question. When you said that line and you cried because you want to show to your mom that, look, Mom, I really
No.
Or you are touched that,
No, it's more like the feeling where you scared. You're going to embark on something unknown.
Yeah.
You don't know what's ahead of you.
Right.
And then when you embark on this thing, you're going to be alone. Like an unclear path where you're going to walk, or okay, for example, you walk in a dark alley. You have to walk, but your heart, alamak, ada hantu ke tak? You know?
A lot of things.
Hantu one, then nanti rompak macam mana?
Rompak lah,
ada lubang lah, ada
apalah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
the uncertain.
Yes, so I cried because I don't know if my mom will bless me or not. Will give me her blessings or not.
Right.
Then I also told her, once I convert, I want to marry this girl. I think I've grown up. It's time for me to step up.
What was your age at that point of time?
2011
25? 26?
No lah, babe. I think I was 20. I married when I was 29. So it should be 28 lah.
28
28 lah.
Okay lah, you are big already, brother.
Still mommy's boy, bro.
Yeah, of course you're the only one. You're the only one. Okay.
Yeah.
28, you tell her that you want to convert to Islam and then you're going to marry this girl. And your mom didn't get to say anything, huh?
My mom,
that kneeling part, a hand on her knee, and you say all this.
My mom,
she have not said anything yet.
My mom very peculiar lah. She's very. I don't know if I use the right word peculiar, but she's very, very special in her own way. She don't display emotions or affections publicly.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, so exactly. My heart. Dia ni kasih tak kasih.
Dia marah ke dia kasih. So it's silent all the way.
Yeah, she actually took I think probably about 10 to 15 seconds silent.
But you get to say what you want to say.
I said.
Okay.
I said.
So just waiting for reply.
Yeah, I just. Then after that 10-15 second, like, it just, babe, like, walao, can you say something? Cannot lah, decide.
Right,
so after that, when she's told me, then she said, she didn't say yes or no. She said, if you want to do it, by all means do. But make sure, if you do something, you don't regret. You really have to persevere on. You really have to be strong for yourself. If you choose to take this path, mommy cannot help you much.
Mommy cannot help you much.
Yeah.
And
in terms of,
you pick the decision.
Yeah, in terms of, like, wanting to go to the religion, my mom has no knowledge, ma.
Correct.
Then if anything happen or what, then she also don't know what to do, ma.
Correct.
So then, in terms of marrying, going into an interracial marriage, my mom, like, she's very well known. She knows the traditional Chinese and stuff, like crossing the border into another religion or another racial family. You may not know the traditions well and stuff,
course,
like. So she say you must be prepared, lah. But if you think you are ready, I agree to what you see, lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's your feeling when she say I agree?
I cry more, babe. I hug her leg, I cry, babe. I hug her leg, I cry. That was the last time
Thank you, mommy. When you call your mom, mommy.
Mommy, yeah. I didn't really say thank you, mommy. I just hug her and I cry.
Wow.
Then for that time, this one I can remember. She pat me on the head, lah. Like, like a small boy like that, lah.
Yeah.
Like nowadays I do to my kid.
So, but okay. So your mom got no objection with this. Someone go along with you. How about your relative or anything?
My relative, I technically I didn't tell anybody, lah. To me, most importantly is my mother.
Yeah.
I don't care about any one of you, but my mother.
But
must
you don't have a close relative or like close cousin.
I didn't really grow up with a very close cousin or my extended family. I wasn't really close with them. It's really on festive seasons and important occasions we meet each other. But I'm closer to my mom's side of family. So I didn't really tell them, lah. Like I say, whether close or not close, to me, most importantly is my mom.
Yeah.
My mom say okay, nobody else can say no. So I didn't say anything. I just okay lah. She said okay. Then I just keep quiet. I just do my stuff, and I mean, after crying, I just continue to do my stuff. But news broke to my relatives, which my mother lah.
Of course lah.
Yeah, who else, right? So my aunt called me. My aunt asked me,
boy, boy.
Hey, how you know lah, babe? They call me boy. Something like that lah, actually my aunt didn't really call. That was my late dad's side that called me boy.
Okay.
My mom's side called me another name.
Achong.
No.
Awan.
No.
Alin.
No.
Then?
Nothing from my name.
What he call you?
They call me Terence.
Terence? Where you get Terence now? Now got Terence. Name, okay, not Terence.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that is like nama manja lah. Melayu call it manja.
Terence?
Family name lah.
Jauh. Okay, never mind. Terence. Now Terence appear.
Maybe they wanted me to be a Terence. I didn't grow up to be a Terence.
Okay, so they call it Terence.
Yeah, so they call me Terence. I heard your mommy say you gonna marry a Malay girl lah. Are you sure?
Not enough Chinese girl mah?
No lah.
Okay, then
then I say I'm going to do that lah. I've thought about it carefully. I think I'm gonna do that. So I thought, I'm gonna like get buckets, babe. They're gonna like whack left and right and tell me, "Walao eh, bocabo liao man." All kind of nonsense.
Then,
but unfortunately, my auntie just say, "Okay, do what your mommy tell you. You'll be a good man." Wait, I shocked, babe. I stunned, Really, the term stunned like vegetable, no there.
Okay lah, that's good lah.
So that was when that following year, before married, that Chinese New Year, I brought my to-be wife, which is my current wife, because my to-be wife, current wife. This one can go out sound something wrong problem.
Yeah. Just want to get the record straight lah. Your to-be wife, which is your wife, right? There's no
I only got one wife lah.
I know.
Yeah.
So you introduce
I introduced her to my family. Now, my mom was born in Malaysia.
Ah.
So my mom's side of relatives are all Malaysians. She came to Singapore to work when she was young. Then that period of time, government gave citizenship, like GST voucher or something like that. But yeah, this is what she told me. Like, they don't have to go through PR at moment of time. They were like giving out citizenship.
NTUC member. NTUC member, right?
Hello, excuse me. You often come NTUC?
Yeah, you signed here, okay already.
You get discount and everything. Yeah. So that was it. Then after that, so I went back. I brought back my mom's so-called kampong. We use the word kampong. Kampong is in Batu Pahat, Johor.
Oh.
Yeah, so yearly we go back nowadays. But that point of time, I brought her back for the first time.
I'm not sure whether this is sensitive, but the one thing I'm curious to know and ask is, we Muslim, we don't eat babi lah, no pork lah,
yeah.
correct or not? So do you eat pork when you were young? When you were young,
I was young.
Younger. Before you Muslim lah, for sure. Yeah, look at me macam before you Muslim lah. When you were young boy,
Definitely lah, babe.
Okay, so then of course when
Bak kuteh
you're Muslim,
sedap, babe.
Sial. So now when you're Muslim, you don't eat, right?
No.
Right? So does your family still eat it? When you go back to Batu Pahat, does your extended family still eat it? And then how do you when it come to like family dinner? Or
Okay lah, I give you a very good example lah. We cut the wife go back one. That one not so important already. Now back to your question. When I got married, my wife moved in over to my house, right? So like your question,
she moved into your house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like your question, my mom eat pork, my relative all eat pork, everything.
Correct.
So then how? My mom bought a new separate set of rice cooker, cooking utensils, and everything else. Place it at one corner of the cabinet, and tell my wife. My wife's name is Julie lah. Julie, you can use this one for cooking. I shocked lah, babe. I was about to make all those purchases for my own lah. She bought new plates, new cup, fork and spoon. Yeah, so my heart just sank lah, babe. That point of time when my mother said I prepare already all these things. You can use all this. My heart sank lah, And from there, I know that my mom accepted my wife as her daughter-in-law lah. Of course we go through the ceremonies and stuff. Yeah lah, that one. Let's be frank lah, babe. That one sometime wayang only lah. Take picture. Then behind hey, walao kuitiam down, never wake up lah. Never do housework. Never clean lah, never cook. I know. Let's be frank.
This gesture when she bought that whole new set. Of kitchenware
and stuff for cooking stuff. I was shocked. So that answers first part of the house. Now, like I mentioned earlier, yearly nowadays, Chinese New Year, I bring my kids back over to my mom's kampong, and of course I bring her back to Batu Pahat.
Yeah.
Now, as you know, so Chinese New Year, there's this tradition where the family gathers for a reunion dinner.
Right.
Now I'm gonna tell you that this reunion dinner is usually steamboat. It's usually steamboat,
so seafood lah.
Yeah. Hold on, babe. This is just tradition only.
Oh, okay.
So you steamboat, then how family will cook and stuff. Ever since I married, my aunties, my uncles make it a point. I have to highlight this. They make it a point. Before I go back, they will ask, "Hey, you coming back?" I say, "Yeah, coming back." What day? Okay, what day? I say example 18, 19, 20 lah. Now before 18. They will go around the area and recce mana ada halal punya makanan, which will be open during that period of time. Chinese New Year all shops will close
Correct.
So they actually recce it, Then they will tell me, makan this one can or not? That one can or not? You okay or not? I don't know what to say lah.
Wow.
Now traditionally Chinese, it's really a sit down at home, everybody gather around the round table, everybody eat, laughter and everything.
Yes.
My family, my mom's side of family, didn't even mind if it's a fast food restaurant.
But as long as you have it together.
Yep.
That is the reunion dinner.
Yes.
Wow.
So I can tell you yearly, like recently concluded, for the period of time we are there, they make sure that we always have dinner together. It can be like the roadside mamak store, babe. I can tell you, got one time a reunion dinner, eat nasi lemak, babe.
They don't mind because
They don't mind.
they want to accommodate you.
Yeah,
but do you also have the same feeling that you don't mind even to have the reunion dinner in a McDonald's or whatever with your family?
To be frank, now I'm a Chinese by blood. It has already been imbued by me. Reunion dinner is important. It's where the family comes back.
Correct.
So I really wanted the family together.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's also a way to show my kids. It doesn't matter where we eat. No, the takeaway point for my kids, I always tell them is, most important, everything else, family. Everything else is secondary. Number one is family. Regardless, it can be, there's this chicken rice shop.
Alright.
Yeah, that one year we makan there, babe.
The chicken rice shop.
Although it's like, it's not a conducive environment where you can have laughter and stuff, but doesn't matter, babe. It's the act of the family eating together.
Important.
Yeah. The food is secondary. Yeah, it can be the last one we had was like a mamak store. I had some Western thing, and then my aunt had some Indian food, mamak food, and mee rojak. You heard before of mee rojak?
Yeah. Malaysia there lah.
Hey, you hear before?
Yeah, I heard mee rojak, but I don't really fancy that.
I jakun, babe, that time. My auntie order. And I say, what lah this one?
It's two dish together. Mee and then got rojak together.
They put mee and then the rojak kuah and then some rojak stuff.
Yes.
I say, what cow? I don't know, eh. Then I kena colored lah by my auntie. But it's simple things. Like, it's just those simple things.
Important you have it together.
Yep.
Now, now that you have your own family, and then you teach your children some values that you want to impart to them, that they can grow up to be, someone.
Yep. That's what every dad and parent would do.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes this thing you get from your parents lah, especially as a father, right? You get from your father lah. So having said this, right? I know your father have passed on, but is there anything that you can remember that you spend time together with your father that you will never forget? What are the quality, one quality time or moment that you spend with your dad that until now you still can remember, that you cherish so much?
Well, my dad is a little different. When he was alive, he drinks a lot. He comes home drunk and stuff like that. I'll be very upfront with you. He made me despise him when I was very young. When you're in primary school, you're sleeping, you come back, you hear your dad banging the door, drunk, cursing, swearing your mom, them arguing. That was a very common sight back then when I was very young. Now, at the same time, I really despise him when he was in that stage. It's really just very top-notch annoying. But on the other hand, when he's not, now if you ask me about a common or one incident where I can clearly remember, I don't have one incident for example, if you want to paint a very beautiful picture, my father brought me to the zoo, introduced me to orangutan, tell me where they're from, typically what a father does. I don't have that. I don't have a dad that guides me how to be a better man. My dad don't do it. But my dad, right? Okay, this one incident I can share with you. Now remember Adidas Predator?
Yeah,
that soccer boot.
Yeah.
Who was that person that rimbat the ball, then the keeper flying to the net one?
Yeah, I know.
Zidane or something, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Zidane Beckham or I don't know.
Let's give it to Zidane. I know.
Okay.
So that commercial, I really wanted my that boot, babe. Biasalah, I told you last time play, right? Then want to show off, ma.
Yeah lah, you got Predator, ma.
Then like rimbat, you die, wait, you die, rimbat you, Yeah, so my dad, I told my dad no.
You want that boot?
Yeah, I want that boot.
And back then it was expensive, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So I was serving my NS. And at that point of time, my mom and dad fallen out. You know, they didn't really divorce, but kind of separated. Separate living. I stayed with my mom. My dad went out to stay on his own.
Right.
So he still contacted me. You know, mobile phones were available that day. And then he contacted me. He asked me how am I. So those are small little chats that because I didn't have a liking for him. I felt that I hated him for creating my childhood to be like that.
Right.
So whenever he talks, I kind of just want to chop finish the conversation. So got one day he told me, hey, okay now you tell Papa what you want.
This is what out of blue or
no during one of the out of the blue not birthday even. So I told you I felt annoyed by him right. I despised him for creating my child. So I tulan I just go and say I want that soccer boot the Adidas one.
Wow. This one you angry I say you really want to be on my good side right? I want that Adidas Predator long.
Yeah, something like that because I know also my dad was also doing odd jobs and that. I mean, created a purposely created that problem, that obstacle for him to let him know that cannot lah, you cannot do one lah.
Oh, seriously
Yeah, it was until that level, So one day he called me, asked if I'm on duty. I said yeah I'm on duty. Why? Okay. Where I call you. You come to the gate, okay? The fire station gate lah, where I was at lah. So I came lah. Then he say I asked why, and I was rude. I tell you, I was plain rude to my dad. I told you because I was annoyed So I plain rude to him. I told him, what you want? Then he say, Papa don't know what boot you want but you take this money, you go and buy.
Oh.
He gave me about $200, babe.
Oh.
Then I look at him.
Seriously
So I look at him now. I say, where you get this money?
You don't want him to be in trouble also lah. I mean, you know that he got hard life lah.
I don't want me to get in trouble.
Why?
Wait, touch wood. Anything he steal or what, I accomplish. No lah, I know. I mean, that was my short memory. How I thought that time.
Yeah.
So he said no lah. He work, he pay. So he got paid. So he said he want to give me some money. Then biasa lah, babe. Yeah, at that time, money come take lah. Don't think already lah.
You take it lah.
So I took lah. So I think thank you.
But do you buy? Taking the money is one thing. But do you buy the boot that you want with the money?
Okay. I did buy.
But the cheaper one?
Second hand. Yeah, so second hand lah. Then got some change lah to keep spending lah.
Okay. Then.
Yeah, so yeah lah. So this
but
is.
But you tell your father, okay, then I buy already. No, bodoh ni. Give money, thank you, go.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you ask me, that was one good incident that I felt that my dad tried to make it up lah.
Right.
Yeah. But apart from that, yeah lah. So this was roughly what my dad did for me.
So you're angry with him, you despise him, but having said right now at this junction, do you forgive him?
Of course. Without him, I won't be here, babe.
Alhamdulillah. Wow, that's good.
Now I really wish he was still be around.
Why?
I want to show him that I outdo you, pa. I became a better dad than you. I want to show him that I can be the dad, and I have been the dad that I wanted him to be.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that to him, right? Doesn't that?
I think it's not. It's more like a revenge. Not really much a revenge thing, but
like
it's
showing
just
off to him.
It's not really. I won't take it. I mean, different people, different point of view. But from my point of view, it's now I've gone through something that I despise so much, and I don't want that to repeat to my kid.
Right.
And I want to show to him, if he's around, look, this we could have a good ending and stuff like that. Yeah, so this is what I want it to be. Yeah, but of course, with all being said, dad is still a dad. Yeah. When he passed on, I never cry, babe. Like Chinese, the funeral, the family member must squat there. I ponteng, babe.
Huh?
I ponteng. I asked my cousin to stay there.
Hey, why?
Go smoke,
Nah. Serious, huh?
Yeah. So after I did a lot, I didn't do a lot of things. People ask me to, like I said, I'm the only child. So I had to do a lot of things. The son does lah. You know.
So having said that, you don't have that father.
No, I do not. I don't. I want to something that to look up. You know, how I could be I want to emulate my dad.
Yeah.
How? I think it's more like a jigsaw puzzle, but majority it's more of my own life experience.
Right.
Like, you know how I always tell myself, I have this own principle in me. Like, I don't like people to treat me. I don't treat them that way. And this is also the same principle I'm repeating and to my kids and stuff like that.
Right. So you don't want that to happen to your kids, so you do the other way, as in.
Correct.
Wow, that's interesting. All right, thank you so much. We're gonna have a break, a last break again. Ken?
All right, sure, good.
I think you need to go to toilet. So we're gonna take a break and then we're gonna come back again. This time of round, we're gonna hear more on how Chong, the father, going to be then. All right.
Right.
So we're getting from Chong again. Thank you.